which methods have successfully saved 656 children. The Amber Alert has been one of the most successful methods in finding missing children. Nowadays, the Amber Alert has become a very resourceful notification system that saved many children's lives. We should always accurately respond to any Amber Alert. The reason why I'm discussing this topic today is because how many of us have ignored or probably not paid much attention to an Amber Alert? Today I will recognize the importance of the Amber Alert notification system by first examining its history, second describing its goals, and finally explaining its impacts on other people's lives. The Amber Alert stands for America Missing Broadcast Response. This Amber Alert started in 1996 when a 9-year-old girl from Arlington, Texas, was kidnapped. She was never found. Well, she was found, but she was found murdered, and her case is still not resolved. The community and the family members started this alert system first by telling the local radio stations, television stations to promote the missing children alerts on TV. In 2009, 50 states, including District Columbia, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, Canadian provinces, and Mexican border states also adopted this Amber Alert system. The purpose of the Amber Alert is to immediately alert communities to the safe return of the abducted child. This alert alerts community members to search and gives them a descriptive image of how the child may look like or in what condition the child may be in. In order to give a Amber Alert, there has to be certain criteria. There has to be reasonable belief by the law enforcement that the abduction has occurred. The law enforcement has to confirm with their best judgment in what kind of danger the child may be in. The child has to be 17 years or younger. And the important information such as where the child was stolen, what were they wearing, any type of information that helps has to be entered to the National Crime Info Center. The Amber Alert has impacted many lives, especially the victims' lives. There was a situation 4 years ago. A young girl, 16 years old, her name was Hannah Anderson from Southern California. She was kidnapped after James DiMaggio killed her 8-year-old brother and her 44-year-old mother by burning their house, and then he later picked her up from cheerleading practice and kidnapped her, and there was an Amber Alert. And thanks to the Amber Alert, a lot of the Western, it was when there's an Amber Alert, it's given all over the United States, and the Western states, in a couple of the Western states, couple of the Western states, people gave clues of the descriptive card that the suspect motorcycle riders that were horsebacking, and they noticed a suspicious woman, child, and a man up in the mountains camping. They were not dressed normally, so they thought it was kind of weird. And when they got home, they were watching television and they saw an Amber Alert, and they immediately called the police, and the child was returned to her father because of the Amber Alert. Amber Alert impacts many lives. We just don't notice because we never really pay attention sometimes to those alerts. So the next time you hear an Amber Alert, please take in consideration and act rapidly